The Blue Bombers pulled off one of the wildest wins of the CFL season, beating Ottawa 36-34 in triple overtime. They trailed 26-9 heading into the fourth quarter, but the defense came up with a huge goal line stand and a red zone interception to keep Winnipeg alive. Was this the biggest win of the Bombers' season so far?
So far, yes. To be honest, I thought we were done when it got to 19, never mind 25 points for Ottawa. And the thing that turned it around for me was the goal line stand in the third quarter. It's a 90% success rate when your quarterback sneaks it from the 1 yard line. We didn't do anything on that drive, but that was a big play.
It's pretty impressive to stop them 3 times in a row from the 1 yard line. Very, very tough to do in the CFL, but I mean, kudos to the Bombers defense. They executed, and it's all about willpower down there. It's about who wants it more. Dru Brown took over late, throwing touchdown passes to Nick Dembski and Ontario Wilson, including the game-time score with just over a minute left. Then, under the new CFL overtime rules, both teams traded scores before Brown found Kevin Cobbs on the game-winning 2-point conversion. Retta Cramdy broke up Ottawa's final pass to seal it. Who deserved more credit for this win, Dru Brown or the Bombers defense?
I would say the defense, because we got a red zone interception. We already talked about the goal line stand. The Evan home play in overtime on Keelan White when he knocked it out of his hands. That was a phenomenal play. Dru Brown didn't have his best game, obviously. You can tell by his stat line. It was mostly the fourth quarter that he dominated, but in that quarter he dominated and found Tim White was their leading receiver that game.
The overtime was very entertaining on the edge of your seat. I like the new overtime rules. It's kind of like a shootout in hockey, alternating 2-point converts until there's a winner, so it could go on for a while. We managed to pull it out. I wonder how much they practiced 2-point converts. It was kind of neat to see. It was very intense. My heart was pounding, but I loved it.
Trish Struther on Winnipeg Post Talk said they practice them in training camp and a few times throughout the year, and they typically draw 4 or 5 plays.
One more thing that can't be ignored. Ottawa dropped 4 potential interceptions. Winnipeg deserved credit for the comeback, but the Redblacks also let several opportunities slip away. Now we'll get into the debate questions. The Bombers just pulled off the biggest comeback of the CFL season. I think they did for sure. I think that has the potential to be the game of the year.
Yeah, definitely have the potential. And I think it was the most unlikely comeback. I think, as you mentioned prior, Ottawa did have a chance to end it in overtime at least 2 times, maybe a third time. I remember one dropped interception, one pass breakup by Evan Home, for sure. And good on the Bombers for not giving up. They got to play a lot better if they want to compete in the West.
The BC Lions are nothing without Nathan Rourke.
They're a below average team without Nathan Rourke, I would say. they're not nothing, but they're definitely below average. But BC all year has been horrible. Not just the game against Edmonton. All year they kind of been off.
Yeah, I don't think they'll even compete without Nathan Rourke. I don't think their backups are good.
Well, they got 17. They made it again at least. Backup wouldn't even make it again.
Davis Alexander is the newest CFL elite quarterback, and it's not even debatable. I mean,
I
he's very
would
good. He's
I
very
would
good.
agree. Most people would call him the best quarterback in the league. I believe that Trevor Harris would have something to say about that, or Cody Fajardo, but as of right now, I would agree. He hasn't lost very much. The offense is very runs through him and they throw the ball a lot. They don't run a lot, and they are a good team, Montreal.
I think he's definitely one of the best. I would say he's up there in the top three for sure. I think he might even be better than Fajardo or Trevor Harris, but that's just my opinion. He lost the Grey Cup last year, so
On one leg.
he's still dealing with the hamstring. Apparently, it's chronic.
We'll have to ask my athletic therapist what that means, because I thought a hamstring would heal eventually, but
Yeah.
I'm not as smart. She's smarter than
The
me.
Toronto Argonauts have a Chad Kelly problem, not a football problem.
I would agree. I think he stopped turning over the football and maybe doesn't focus on throwing it deep as much as he has. Because I think the East had come down from it high, as you would put it, and now the West is back dominating. But even the West, you look at the standings, it's close.
There's no real team running away with it this year, that's for sure. I would say this on Chad Kelly. I agree. He forces the ball and he's had the same amount of picks as touchdowns. It's pretty close. So that's not a good recipe for success as a quarterback. But I will add this their defense is also an issue in Toronto.
Yeah.
And I think their defense only looked good because they're playing Hamilton backup. If Bo Levi was in there, I think they get shredded. This was a championship type of comeback. The Bombers showed resilience when it mattered most, but Ottawa also played a major role in letting this game slip away. Winnipeg earned the win, though. Credit to the Bombers for staying in the fight. Now I'll ask this to the people watching. What was your reaction to the comeback? Does this give you confidence going forward?
It does and it doesn't for me. Um, well, obviously, they have only one closed practice this week, so that means no media uh, is able to watch it and a walkthrough. So we won't really tell till Thursday if Zach Caloris or Dru Brown is starting.
That's kind of a new thing on short weeks now. Michael Shea is doing a new thing. You give more rest and practice. I like it. I mean, you need rest. 4 days in between football tough. Football very tough. So
Well, thank you folks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
see you next week.